Do you feel like you're on a financial hamster wheel, running endlessly but never really moving forward? Sometimes, the widely accepted truths about living paycheck to paycheck can cloud our judgment and keep us in the same seemingly endless loop. In today's deep dive, we're debunking some of the most common myths surrounding this all-too-familiar scenario. From unexpected culprits to misconceptions about financial habits, we're on a mission to separate fact from fiction. Are some of these damaging myths affecting your financial decisions? Stay with us to uncover surprising insights that might just reshape how you think about and manage your money. Number 1. It's just me, myself, and I. It's so easy to fall into the comparison trap, especially with social media being so pervasive, where everyone's best life is always on display. This creates a false perception that everyone else has their financial life in order, while you're the only one struggling. However, the numbers tell a different story. A survey from Charles Schwab revealed that almost 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck. Additionally, according to a report from the U.S. Federal Reserve, nearly 40% of Americans would struggle to cover an unexpected $400 expense. This starkly contrasts the affluent lifestyles often showcased on social platforms. The truth is, financial struggles are common, and many individuals are just good at hiding their challenges. If you find yourself constantly comparing your financial situation with others, it's time to shift the focus back to your individual journey. Understand that everyone's financial path is unique, influenced by a myriad of factors ranging from personal choices to unforeseen circumstances. Instead of dwelling on comparisons, concentrate on setting clear financial goals, seeking professional advice if needed, and celebrating your progress, however incremental it might be. Keeping a grounded perspective on your financial reality versus perceived societal norms will foster healthier financial habits and well-being. Number 2. Just more income will solve the problem. It's a common assumption that if you're facing financial challenges while living paycheck to paycheck, simply earning more will make those problems disappear. The logic seems pretty straightforward. With more money coming in, surely there would be a surplus left over after all bills are paid, providing a financial buffer. However, the reality paints a different picture. A report from Lending Club revealed that over 60% of respondents earning between $50,000 to $100,000 a year still live paycheck to paycheck, and nearly half of those with six-figure salaries find themselves facing the same cycle. This phenomenon can be attributed to something called lifestyle inflation. As people earn more, they often upgrade their lifestyles, moving to pricier neighborhoods, buying more luxurious vehicles, and indulging in expensive hobbies or vacations, thus eating up any potential benefits of the increased income. In some cases, their expenses rise a lot faster than their incomes do. To steer clear of this trap, it's essential to maintain a level of financial discipline as your income grows. As tempting as it might be to elevate your lifestyle immediately upon receiving a raise, consider directing a significant part of that extra income into savings, investments, or debt repayment. By maintaining a similar or only slightly elevated lifestyle while your income increases, you naturally create a buffer that can protect you from financial volatility. Number 3. Cutting out small luxuries is the solution. A frequent piece of financial advice we hear is to cut out those daily coffees, takeouts, or other small indulgences, implying that these minor expenses are the primary culprits of financial instability. The myth suggests that by simply eliminating these, one can sail smoothly towards financial prosperity. While mindful spending is important, and those little purchases can add up, focusing solely on small luxuries can be a misleading strategy. According to a report by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, housing, transportation, and healthcare, major expenses, comprise almost 60% of the average American's annual spending. Depending on how your spending patterns are, the occasional coffee or dine-out expense can pale in comparison. In fact, too much focus on these small items can lead individuals to overlook bigger financial drains or miss opportunities for substantial savings in larger expense categories. Instead of just slashing minor expenses, adopt a more structural or holistic view of your finances. Start by analyzing your major monthly expenditures, like rent or mortgage, car payments, or insurance premiums. Are there opportunities to refinance, downsize, or switch providers? Once you've tackled the big items, then optimize discretionary spending. This dual approach ensures you're making impactful changes without depriving yourself of life's small joys. Number 4. It's just a phase. Another widely held belief is that living paycheck to paycheck is just a phase, often relegated to the early stages of one's career or the tumultuous years post-college. Many believe it's something you naturally outgrow as you progress in your career or as life circumstances change. However, the data paints a different picture. As we saw earlier, the majority of U.S. workers live paycheck to paycheck, and this isn't a phenomenon reserved solely for younger workers. Many middle-aged and even senior individuals find themselves facing the same financial challenges. Major life events like medical emergencies, divorces, or unforeseen layoffs can push anyone at any age into a paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. To navigate past this myth, it's essential to establish a robust financial foundation early on and maintain it throughout one's life. Continually educate yourself about personal finance, regularly revisit and adjust your budget as your life evolves, and ensure you have an emergency fund in place. An emergency fund, typically comprising 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses, acts as a safety net, reducing the risk of slipping back into a paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyle during unexpected life events. Number 5. Only those without college degrees struggle financially. A pervasive misconception is that financial hardships are exclusive to those without formal higher education. The belief hinges on the notion that a college degree is a golden ticket to higher salaries, stable employment, and consequently, a financially secure life. While on average, individuals with college degrees might earn more than those without, it's too simplistic to believe that all degree holders are financially stable. The Federal Reserve has noted that student loan debt in the U.S. has surpassed $1.7 trillion, causing a significant financial burden for many degree holders. Additionally, financial literacy and learning how to manage personal finances is not a topic that is widely taught in college, meaning that financial struggles often span across educational levels. If you're a degree holder facing financial challenges, it's important to recognize that you're not alone and that a degree, while valuable, is not an automatic shield against financial difficulties. Focus on broader financial literacy, understanding debt management, especially if you have student loans, exploring diverse income streams, and continually upskilling in your profession to stay competitive. Remember, a holistic approach that combines education with smart financial practices will pave the way to stability. Number 6. There's no way out. The overwhelming pressures of living paycheck to paycheck can lead many to believe that their situation is permanent and escape is futile. This mindset stems from the relentless cycle of bills, debts, and unexpected expenses, which can be emotionally and mentally draining. Yet, countless success stories highlight individuals who have broken free from this cycle. According to the National Endowment for Financial Education, around 70% of people who suddenly receive a windfall gain like a lottery or a large inheritance will lose it within a few years. This illustrates that a sudden influx of cash isn't necessarily the key to financial stability. Instead, it's the financial habits one cultivates. People have emerged from the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle not necessarily due to unexpected large gains, but because of consistent, disciplined financial practices over time. If you're feeling trapped, the first step is to believe in the possibility of change. Start with financial education. Understanding where your money goes, budgeting, and learning about basic financial products can be transformative. Consider seeking out mentors or a financial or accountability buddy, taking online financial literacy courses, or joining a local financial planning group. Equip yourself with knowledge and then begin implementing small changes in your daily financial habits. While it may not be an overnight transformation, with persistence and consistency, escaping the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle is attainable. Check out these videos next for more tips on how to manage your money better.